is going on? We out here trying to do this PS5 controller. Thanks for joining. You already know it's your boy Ace. You see the branding in the upper right hand corner there. That under control. Ooh, let's see if we can get it in there. Yeah, under control. Just like that. Boom, 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 boom. Got some stickers out here. Yeah, we're doing big things, big things. But we're gonna try to get this controller customized. It's gonna be a controller that is inspired by the San Francisco 49ers. So we're gonna get this all nice and done up. But we gotta get some music on for the vibes. Gotta get some music on for the vibes. Let's get it. Get these gloves on. Yeah. Sorry, the mic is definitely going to be picking up every little bit of sound. That ASMR, some people really like that. Okay, we're going to have to cut into this real quick. At the very least, get this off, sticker off here. I already tore into this once. I've been a little apprehensive about doing the PS5 controllers. This will be my first one, so I'm just like doing a lot of research. Those will join me for my very first customization of a controller. Know that I had to stop mid-stream to look up how to do some stuff on the Xbox controller, and I feel like the PS5 controller is going to be still just more difficult. Damn, we got the PS5 controller there. They got the double camera set up right now. You know, people might want to feel like they're actually talking to somebody, so I'm trying something new. But to this thing, I'm gonna take everything out. We got a specialized back grip here. It's rubberized. Got a nice shiny red shell. We got this little plastic piece here. They call it like the decorative piece. Got that in gold. We got a gold touchpad, which is this portion right here. And that's basically it. I'm gonna leave the buttons white, or well, I'm gonna leave the stock buttons on here because of the contrast of the black and white, and then the gold. I think it's gonna come out pretty good. But yeah, gotta get into it. First thing we're gonna have to do is pry into this portion here. And some of these controllers, man, it's just like the way they make them. It's scary to open them. Scary to open them. Let's see if we can pop everything that we need to. Kind of go all the way in there. Try to pop this side too. Gotta just wiggle down all the way through. Alright. You're supposed to get it to the center. You're supposed to be able to pop it right open. But man, this thing's sometimes nerve-wracking. You don't want to break something. Right? You're supposed to be able to just pop it up right here. Ooh. There it is. That piece is out. Man. Alright, so 4 screws. Pop out the right and the left right here. That thing jumped out. I was ready to leave. Let's see if we can make this one a little gentler. There we go. So we got those both out. So there's 4 screws. There's one here, one here. Sorry, trying to make sure you guys can see. One here, one here. One here, one here. Now, hopefully this drill bit will actually fit. Nope, it's a little big. All right, so we gotta go into the, not these ones. Not these ones either. Oh man, starting off crazy. Go through my other drill bits here. No, not these. Ooh, man. Okay. Should be these ones. Should be able to do this one right here. Yeah, that'll fit. Perfect. We do switch it out. That way we can actually get started. Ooh. It's always the little things like this that you don't expect. Think that you got the right drill bit on. I didn't double check. You know what they say, measure twice, cut once. But we're gonna try to get this all done up. I got my little magnetic plate here. Not really a plate. My magnetic mat to hopefully keep all these screws all together. Oops. Wrong direction. Yep, keep that right there. Yeah, man. Trying to get these vibes going. I'm hoping that this controller won't take an hour like my first Xbox one. As you guys know from the last video, I didn't put on my gloves until like the end. I got my gloves on, going strong. All right, so top push is supposed to pop off now. Let's get you out. Man, that's a thing. You don't want to go too hard because you don't want to break anything, and that's the big thing. Breaking something is not the move. Okay. Let me see if we can. Maybe it's clips. Clips up the side. Of course, I already did some research into how to do this, but it's just sometimes, yeah, it's clips all up and down. So what you got to do is you got to get your pry tool in there. And you got to pry it open all the way up the side. Mercy. There's a one clip right here that's keeping it in. I probably shouldn't be using my metal spudgers. And these clips down here too. I wonder if these ones are actually keeping it more secure. Let's do the pointed one. This clip here and this clip here. But the thing about it is that you have to get this open enough so that this one will release. I was doing a little bit backwards, but we're getting there. There we go. Is it just gonna open for me? And it's gonna have to go from the side and the back. There are people looking at my face like, man, what is this guy doing? Man. Yeah, there we go. There's a clip right at the top. That's nice and tight. If I could just, there we go. Mercy. All of that just to get the back cover off, but it's off. Let's see that. There's nothing too crazy, but this is the back shell. It's going to be replaced with this back shell over here. It looks a little funky. I'm going to throw one side out, but yeah, you see it has the grip on the side. That's all rubberized. We're going to replace it with that. And glossy controllers look really nice. They look really nice. The one thing you have to worry about is fingerprints. So with this one, I figured at the very least make the back look nice, or the back resistant, so that you only have to worry about cleaning the front. Right, but now you got to get down into it. So we got the battery here. All right, I'm not going to do much with the battery, but we do have to take it out. The battery connector is right here. Well, you guys can see that. Battery connector is right there. Got to take out the battery connector, take out the battery, and then you can really start getting into everything else. Got my tweezers. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Not hoping as well as I thought they would. Let me take out the battery. And some people were saying like, oh, you can just, take the battery out by the wires. And it's like, don't know that I want to do that. Just don't want to break anything. Just keep circling back to that. You don't want to break anything. I think got a little bit of play on it, but I can't really see what's going on inside. Yeah, it did just pop right out. So here it is. Put that down to the side. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take out this plate right here. It's just a battery holder. Take that right out. I think These screws are the same exact size. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize them as they come out. I'm going to push some back. That way, I kind of know the grouping for when I'm going back in. I don't have to worry about it. All right, so we got some ribbon cables here. This one, I'm not sure what it's for, but don't want to hazard a guess and then think it's not important. Yeah, you got some ribbon cables here. All right. So ribbon cable. Oh, the whole board is coming out now. Kind of what I didn't want to happen. But yeah, you see, like the rumble motors, everything is connected to this board. What I didn't want to do is have to try to take everything out without taking out all of the ribbon cables. I want to take those out first. I'm pretty sure you can try to do it without doing this, but I don't see the ribbon cables moving at all, which is not a good sign, because you want them to come out. You see, I'm pressing on the thumbsticks right now, and this whole board is like wanting to come up and out. But if I don't take care of these ribbon cables, then nothing's gonna nothing's gonna have clearance to actually come out. What you wanna do? So take this out. It's not want to work with me. Yeah. If you can wiggle them just a little bit, then you're good. But they're difficult to do. All right. Yeah. So I took out the ribbon cable and the connector, which didn't really want to do that, but it happened. So I can try to put the connector back in. Connector should go back in. The ribbon cable itself is probably less delicate than all these pins that I'm messing with right now. There we go. So that came out. I wonder if I can just pull this out without messing with the connector. Yeah, the ribbons come out pretty easily. Those ones did anyway. These ones down here are giving me issues. Okay, got one. Battery is free. The tray is free. This one I know is for the headphone jack. That ribbon cable is free. Perfect. All right, so we got vibration motors all throughout here. You don't really want to or need to touch these because these are soldered in anyway. So you don't want to have to if you don't need to. I'm trying to fold this ribbon cable down. And then this ribbon at the top. I think that's all the connected pieces there. Let's try to push up a little bit. Perfect. Okay. So see, this is where the thumbsticks are. So you got that. You got the light right here. You got the USB-C connection point. Well, I still got to go down deeper in order to get everything out. So I'm gonna pop that kind of loosely into place. I'm going to take out these points right here. Oops. I think Sony actually, when they made this controller, having everything, all the screws the same size, is definitely repairer's dream. Because then you don't have to really worry about, oh man, you know, these screws went here and these ones went here and this color screw went here. All of these screws are the same, which is great for me. I don't have to worry about all of that. Just got to worry about taking them all out. So taking out all these screws, hopefully undo the faceplate from the guts. I mean, I don't know if that's the technical term, but I call it the guts. Yeah, so you got the faceplate out. And here are all the guts, all just like together, which is great. Because I don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna set it down over here. And that's there. Perfect. We have all of this now, right? So all of these buttons are gonna go into my donor program. If I ever need a button, oh no, actually these ones are gonna get kept. These ones I'm transferring over. You know, usually I'll keep the buttons for donation, but got some things going on. See that nice, bright, shiny red? You can't even see it too much through the plastic, but this is why I wear gloves when I'm dealing with this stuff, because fingerprints are definitely going to show up on this. It's not super hard to clean. You just need isopropyl alcohol, but it has to be 40% or less. That's what the manufacturer recommends. 40% or less, so that it doesn't scratch away the shininess of it all. You see the back here is pretty. Actually, this is almost a nice enough color to have on the outside body. But what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna put down a paper towel, just so that the finish isn't gonna get rubbed off while I'm putting stuff, because I don't want my desk to be harsh enough to rub it all off. Then you also got to take out the touch. Okay, here we are. Take out the touch pad here. All right, but all of this needs to come out too. So you got the rubber membranes, of course, for both sides. Rubber membranes are out. Then you have all the buttons. These are the face buttons. This is the D-pad. Trying to see how this comes out, because it does have a little bit of give, because it's supposed to rock back and forth as you press it. It has, you know, a little bit of give. So there's that. You also, I don't know if you can make this out, but there's a little accent ring. It's black, this accent ring here, which I think the new one came with black ones too, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't actually see any, so maybe it didn't come with the accent rings. But you can always just pop these ones out and use them. But the big thing right now is this touch pad. got the option and share buttons, I believe, for PS. Okay, but where are my tweezers? There's a smudger. I need the tweezers. There they are. Start transferring over everything now. This last membrane right here, I want to transfer it to. Oh man. But I'm not going to be able to get it out until I get the touchpad out. Okay. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'm going to try to take out everything. So that other ribbon cable was for the microphone. We got the PS button right here in black, which is going to look really nice on the red. Just got to make sure that you're careful with this, with the ribbon cables in general. Just want to be really careful. You take that out real fast. And then, it's not going to allow me to just pop it out. No. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put this one in right now because I don't want to forget about it. I forget when it goes in. So that's in. Yeah, it seems that the last thing is just this touchpad, and then that rubber membrane down there. Oh, and then the these right here, the accent rings. Accent rings, you push them down, and they're supposed to come out. These ones are giving a little trouble. I'm supposed to just push them down and they'll come out. Man. Let's see if I can get it started with the tweezers. No, I'm getting no play. I thought I did order some accent rings, or that the accent rings came with. Okay, they do. So I do have another set of accent rings. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna not worry about the accent rings here. Accent rings came with the decorative portion there. But I do gotta get the touchpad off. And I do have the new touchpad, which is right here. But it's only the aesthetics, so I do need the guts, as it were. There is a screw here, but I thought it was for just the not to secure it, but couldn't hurt to take it out. Let's see what happens. Oh, let's put this over here. No, yeah, it's to secure it from being glued. These two screw points were right here. Is this gonna be able to help it come out? Because I don't see anything else supporting it. That's the thing. Don't break on me, don't break on me. Okay, it wants to come out. And just trying to make sure that I don't do anything too crazy. I'll probably try to pick these two up. Rock it from the bottom here. There we go. Finally got it. Okay. So, thing about this is that this is all glue right here. You can't see it, but there's glue all under here. So, I'm gonna have to get a blow dryer. I have a blow dryer. Hopefully, get it warm enough to take off this portion here, the front of the touchpad, and then I'll just replace it with this one here. Yeah, they give you the whole shebang there, the whole housing, but I don't see a point in using all of this. I'm just gonna change out the touchpad here. I mean, if it were like a clear controller, then I might be a little more like, oh, it needs to all be matchy. But I'm just gonna try to warm this up and hopefully it'll. So I'm gonna say enjoy the vibe. Do this because I'm definitely gonna mute so that you guys not hearing this. All right. Alright, so I'm finally back. Man, that was not easy. That was ridiculous. But yeah, finally happened. Got it all in where it needs to be. Everything is good. Just want to get this on like ASAP so that hopefully they can kind of squeeze the two pieces together again. I don't have to worry too much about the glue not settling right, things like that. Oh, I'm gonna have to use theirs, huh? Yeah, so all of this is from Extreme Rate, but it looks like their hardware is a little bit different than the Sony stuff, which, I mean, makes sense. Just trying to make sure I look at this stuff correctly. Kind of don't know how theirs goes, and that's it's very strange how they set this thing up. See if it goes like this, or if it has to be put in from the reverse side. Yeah, so it's like a little bracket that goes inside the touchscreen housing. Like I said, this is my first time. I didn't think it was going to take this long. People online make it look so easy. Does it go like this? I have no idea. There's no more pieces in here, so I think I'm going to transfer this one over too. Those are already in. Oh wow, that was like the worst possible thing that could happen. I dropped this thing. Yeah, just a little clear piece too. Thought I just saw it. Yeah, here it is. It's crazy. Things you don't want to happen. Okay, still got this. And I'm trying to make sure this, at least this board looks like it's all glued down and cold, so it'll stick. But this housing, so see those indentations, those all gotta go right there. Okay, so those all gotta go in just like that. These gotta go in. So this has to go here. Let me see if I can give it some help from the other side. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I need these clips so I can seat this thing properly. Got one side down. Gotta get this up and on. Got one side. Come on now. You want to go. I see that you want to go. There we go. Wow. Harder than I thought this all would be. So what happens? Yeah, that one was a lot easier. All right, I'm gonna put this ribbon cable through here. There we go, seated. That's all it takes. Okay, so. Gotta get this. Oh, hold up. I think there was another piece to this. No, was it? No. Does this go like this? I don't remember pulling it like that. But it looks like it does. And then this goes like this. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. It works. Oop. keep that there. Got some things to do here. I still never took this out of this side. This membrane. It's got to come all out. Now, for me, I can sort of see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. Getting everything just kind of seated back how it's supposed to be is going to be the biggest issue. But hopefully this doesn't take too much longer. Famous last words, you know. 3 hours later, like, oh, thanks for joining me, guys. Guys, gals, any and everybody. Yeah, I'm just trying to take off this. You guys can probably see it right there. Everybody can see it right there. It's really deep down in there, this membrane. I don't know exactly what it does, if it's just extra padding, but I'm not trying to leave anything behind. I see as I drop it. All right. So this should go right in like this. Yeah, it even has an arrow pointing up. Yeah, little things like that I appreciate, because when you're taking this stuff apart for the first time, sometimes you just don't know what's going on, and then you put something in backwards, and boom. Gotta do it all over again. I'm just pushing down that membrane, whatever it is. I gotta get this ribbon cable in. I probably should have put this in right when I took it out. I should have put this one back in. This is the mic. I'm gonna take a look at the box real quick. Let me see. Alright, so that's gonna go right there. Just gotta go right there, right? Let me see a little decorative piece, because it'll have a hole. There it is. I have a hole where it's supposed to go. Yep, it goes right there. Has a little mic symbol and everything. So I can use this to help line up everything. And I got this thing right here. So I'll put the mic in my hand. Got the mic in my hand. Yep. Okay, hold on. Let's pull this out. Pull this out. Then we can put this in properly. Okay, this goes in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this makes a little more sense. Public service announcement. Be careful with ribbon cables. Yeah, because you don't want to damage these things at all. This one isn't damaged, but it's seated incorrectly, which could cause issues down the line. What you really don't want to do is have this thing in here incorrectly, as it is. So you can't smack it out. But there's just one little tab that's not where it's supposed to be. The perfectionist in me is just like, oh, well, you know, might as well just get it all how it's supposed to be, even if it's staying. Let's see if I can't do this, swivel it into how it's supposed to be. Oh, okay, I was mistaken. There's not one there. It's probably for security for when that decorative piece goes on. Oh, come on. You down and around this portion. Come on now. I always want to make sure you don't force anything. And you go down and around. That wasn't good. There we go. I'm gonna by this. We go in here, right? So you know it's probably easier to go because this piece goes in. If I can get it to where it's supposed to go. Ah. It doesn't want to go in and up. Again. This thing's being difficult now. Supposed to go in and up through. There we go. Right. So now all I gotta do is seat this properly. Sometimes the tweezers aren't the best thing, because you just got to get in there with your fingers. Okay. There we go. It's gonna seat. Okay. Then you can come back in. Little light portion. Boom. Snap you in on both sides. Cool. This is fit this side. Let me see. Okay, so it goes on this side. Perfect. If you're just now joining, just trying to get this controller together. Got all the other portions. Okay, so I'm not really a PlayStation person. I don't play PlayStation hardly, So putting these correct orientation is just a little hard for me. Okay, but luckily, you know, they all have grooves in them so that you can't really mess it up. Here we go. Hold on. This right here. Oop. And then the X button goes here. This orientation. So that's good. I'm gonna just give that a little low. Actually, I have some compressed air. Never shake your compressed air. It literally says on it, don't. Just blow it off a little bit. It seems a little dusty. All right. Does it matter which goes where? Doesn't seem to. No, all the orientation is the same. Each time I turn it, it's the same exact piece that goes up, same that goes down. So I just need to make sure I get it over the buttons and onto the pegs. Yeah, there we go. That's 1, that's 2, 3, and 4. That's there. Everything is properly seated there. Got the PlayStation button. Gotta get that in there. Then we got the membrane for that. Might need to get the what's it called in a second. Tweezers. No, we're good. Yeah. Pushing the stuff down with my finger. To me, it's a little easier. All right. So we got the D-pad that goes straight in, face down. This is going to be the same exact thing no matter which way you put it. It kind of has the same shape. Just want to make sure you get it down. And there's these little pegs that go. They poke through. Oh, I kind of missed that one. There we go. Yeah, so they'll help to kind of guide where everything is supposed to line up. All right, we're still rocking on both cameras. Unless the thing I really don't need is for my phone to just die. Here's hoping it doesn't. Oh, fingers crossed. Of course, this ribbon cable came out. All right, so we got the buttons here. I mean, not the buttons. The accent rings are what they're called. Yes. You can actually get different colors for these if you really want to go hard on the build. You can get different colors and make everything kind of pop. Just gonna put these kind of loosely in. Then what I'm gonna do is push through. Probably should have did this before trying to put all the buttons in. Oh man, is it easier to go from the other side? I doubt it. No, it's definitely easier from inside going out, but I can't actually see how they line up. That's the big thing. Yeah, it's I wonder if I can do it this way. Ooh. No, not at all. I have to do it from this direction, but I'm not seeing how they're gonna line up. It's not really wanting to work with me. And then, of course, this ribbon cable is being wobbly, running around town. Just for the streets. I mean, don't quote me on that one. Ribbon cables are not for the streets. Okay. Yeah, so the ones from Sony, they look way different. I wonder if I can just pop these ones out and use them instead. Oh, but these ones look like they're seated from the top going down. Yeah, definitely. There's nowhere they're not. Okay. Wonder if I can just kind of place them on top of it and push it a little bit. And we're gonna see what's going on today. Of course, the other one getting in the way. Yeah, it's already been an hour and 16 minutes right now. It's not a longer form video, but thanks for joining me. If you're just now coming in, if you skipped through the video, just want to say thank you at the very least. If nothing else, say thank you. Yeah. These are gonna give trouble. All right, so I kind of wanted to do this too, though. I wanted to take the thumbsticks off, give a little love to them. Yeah, thumbsticks come. They will come straight off. They want to cooperate. There we go. And I just kind of I want to give the sticks a little cleaning because sometimes, controllers get drifty. It happens. So to kind of prevent that, I want to pop these things open and clean them. Just pop open the stick boxes, give them a little clean. All right, so what I need is this. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta do these clips. Just makes everything difficult. All these clips. Everything's nice and secure. Don't get me wrong, but because of all the clips, gotta make sure that you actually get them all out. Yeah, this gets really hard. I'm gonna put some pressure on it. I got my thin pry tool here. I try not to even use these. Put the side a little thinner. Okay, there we go. pressure in there. And hopefully when I undo these, I'm going to kind of push the buttons here. It'll kind of pop out for me. Okay. If push comes to shove, I'm just gonna not. It feels like it popped open a little bit, but it's still kind of holding on in there. You're supposed to just like kind of fold down when they come out. Wants to come on. Come on now. Come on now. It's the, kind of that fear. It's like I know what I'm doing. And I know I've seen it done before, but you just don't want to break something. There's that fear that kind of just like always just resides there in the back of your mind. It's like, what if? It seems like it's coming out a little bit. I just need to get it to find a little bit out. There we go. Man, it took so long to do this. I want to do this side too. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pop this back in because I do have contact cleaner. So I'm just gonna use the contact cleaner. Because the contact cleaner and I'm gonna squirt it with the isopropyl first. The isopropyl alcohol, the one that I have for internal cleaning, I like to do like a 90. This is 91% isopropyl alcohol. It clicks back in, but I'm gonna just do that. And get drip some down in there. Another PSA. Always make sure that you're, washing your hands before you're playing with your controller and stuff like that. Because I've seen some stuff like people with very, very dirty hands, like Cheeto fingers and stuff like that, playing with their controllers. And then I've been asked to clean multiple controllers, and then some of the stuff that you see is just like, this is preventable. Sometimes it's not the most convenient to go and wash your hands or what have you, but it might save you in the long run. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of isopropyl alcohol in here. Just into the thumbsticks. No, this isn't going to do anything bad to the controller. Like, it's actually probably half of it is evaporating as I speak. I think with the reason why you want to do high percentage of isopropyl alcohol is so that you don't bump into like the alcohol actually just sitting with whatever it's carrying. So any dirt or anything that comes down through it, just sitting there. But with a higher percentage of isopropyl alcohol, it's going to get in there. It's going to basically burn through any debris, and it's going to evaporate. So as long as you're inside and you're actually cleaning the inside, it'll run off into, like I have here, a paper towel, and it's not going to like leave a sticky residue. It's not going to leave anything behind. I'm just going to come behind it with some condensed air. Yeah. Make sure everything gets off. I did do a kind of a heavy glug when I poured it, but the big thing that I've been using on sticks when I put everything back together is WD-40. You can see that WD-40, or like that. WD-40 makes a contact cleaner, so this is made for electric stuff. When it comes to stick drift, the thing that is the issue is that maybe some debris gets down in there and it's giving kind of a false signal. It's giving a false connection point. So cleaning your contacts with contact cleaner definitely helps. And I think it's more like oil based. So what I do is I use a straw. Like I'm really want to get down in there. So use the straw. You spray from like one side here. You want to spray like all the way around, all 4 cardinal directions. And it said that it doesn't leave residue at all. So just work it into the stick, up, down, left, right, circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. I even like to do a couple presses because it's gonna clean and lubricate everything in there. I'm gonna do the same with the other. I don't like taking out the actual actuators. It's a lot, and if I can avoid that, then I will. Okay, just work that all in. Oh, yeah, this board is not secured to anything. Okay. Up, down, left, right. Boom, boom, boom. Couple clicks. Okay. I just want to pat this dry a little bit. So this portion is basically about done. I'm gonna let it chill out and air dry. Still want to get back onto these accent rings. So this is giving me some problems because at this point it's really just putting the controller together, throwing some screws in it, and we're done. But I need these accent rings to be on the controller. So I'm going to go ahead and change my gloves. Not because anything happened, but if you've been sticking around since the beginning of this video, you know that the manufacturer says that to keep that glossy sheen, you're supposed to use 40% alcohol. And I was just, with the 90%. So I don't want to risk killing that nice glossy finish. I'm just gonna get some gloves right now. I've got these nice black mechanic gloves. I always like the black gloves, how they look. To me, they just scream professional mechanic. So that's why I opted for these ones instead of white or blue. I really just like black gloves. All right, so all right, so we got these accent rings, and I'm I'm like so at a loss because I'm looking at the original controller and I'm like, well, it looks like they're from the top down, but it's tapered so that the bottom is what would pop out. So I'm trying to mess around with it a little bit, even to see if I can just get them out so I can experiment putting them in. But these things are just like kind of jammed in there. And I don't think these aren't aftermarket. This controller is definitely not been worked on or anything, so I don't know. But I really want to get this portion done while that's drying out. Yeah, wow. Wow. Got one portion out. Man. Okay, so let's see. I want to see if they can be. Doesn't look like it can be put in from that direction at all. But if I put it in from the inside going out, how do they actually fit? Okay, so they go from the outside in. Okay. All right. Yeah, I never would have guessed it. The way that it's tapered, it looks like it's supposed to poke from the inside going out and then get caught on the outermost ring. But, I mean, this is how it's supposed to go, and this is how it's supposed to. I'm gonna have to. Had I known properly, then I would have done this part first, because this is just going to make everything more difficult. But everything here is basically secure. If I have to undo it again, then so be it. Yeah, I forgot about those two buttons. Flip this over and kind of line up one portion and then push in. Yep, that went in where it was supposed to, and then go all the way around, and there you go. Accent ring is almost in. I thought it was all the way in. Yeah, that one's in. All the way around. Oh, and it looks so beautiful on that red background. I think the only better option would have been to do white or even gold. But I didn't want to have too much gold and red. I think it would have looked more like Iron Man instead of the 49ers. Okay, if I can just get this lined up some way, somehow. There we go. I'm gonna get like two of the pieces of the ring in, and then everything kind of just, you're snapping in everything around this portion. It's right here. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. I can. The last few pieces are a little hard to put in because what happens is that it, at that point, is basically an oval. It's no longer a circle until you get the last pieces in. So it goes from a circle to being kind of oblong, elliptical, and then it goes back to being a circle. I'm gonna put these pieces in. There we go. That's in. That's in. Ribbon cable is still in. Always double check for your ribbon cables. Ooh. Okay, I just want to double and triple check that I'm not leaving. Oh man, I shouldn't have touched that. I'm gonna try to wipe it off on this napkin. This paper towel here. This is the battery. This was the front of the touch pad. All right, I think I'm good as far as that. So ready to put this in. What if I do like, okay. Okay, now this needs to go. This needs to go in awkwardly, because part of it has to be in and part of it has to be out in order to be secured. Because the light bar has to be seen from the outside, but I wonder if it's easier to go like this and then like this. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can take those out, and if this will make this a little bit easier. Mercy. I know this has to go here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. There we go. Ah, shoot. Shoot. Forgot. I need my screws. Oh man, I got this thing right where I want it. Can I get this? Come on. I gotta put this one screw in so that this thing all secures. There you go. I forgot to put this one screw in. Had I done it a little bit earlier, this whole thing would have been a little bit easier. But it's working right for me now. There we go. Keep forgetting the orientation of these little option and share buttons. All right, so I'm gonna make sure that this is, make sure all your screws are tightened down. Always. Okay. All right. Well, I said this a while ago, but now I really see light at the end of the tunnel. We're at An hour, 40 minutes. I'm ready to go to sleep. I thought this was going to be a nice little quick project. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, but this is going to be all worth it. Once I see the final product come together, it's always worth it. Always worth it. Man. There we go. Okay. So now I gotta drop the guts in. Definitely want to be careful with all the ribbon cables and all of that. I can pop these sticks back on too. The sticks do have a proper orientation, so you want to make sure that you get that all taken care of. This is the light bar. Must have gotten a little bit of the stuff on there. It's a reflector piece. I need to figure out where that went. That's another thing. You have to be careful with stuff that's sticky when using isopropyl alcohol, because it will definitely knock out any stickiness, which is good and bad. If you're cleaning a controller, it's great, but when something like this pops off, gotta know where it belongs. Right now I'm a little bit of a loss where it goes. Okay, let me where's that box? There it is. This contact cleaner said it wouldn't leave any residue. There's a ton of residue now. That's no good. So now I gotta go back in with the isopropyl alcohol. So you gotta make sure of that. This thing can actually play. And it's coming up like immediately too. Yeah, I guess maybe it's from the paper towel. No idea. Put this in the trash bag right here. But yeah. Good to go. I'm still worried about this one piece though. This is very concerning. Okay. Because I didn't actually touch this at all. Okay, so this goes in. This is supposed to be seated right here. And that's the light. Okay. You put this in, you poke this through. Gotta make sure you get all your ribbon cables up to where they're supposed to be over the board. There we go. That's one. This is a little difficult. 2. I think that's all for right now. This third one has to come up and over the board. All right. And then this one here. So the fourth one is from the battery. Okay. But you sit this in here. Make sure everything is properly connected and coming through where it's supposed to be. This side is a little high. It's because the stick did not actually make it through. Yeah, so you just wiggle it around a little bit. Okay, hold on. There we go. Is it? No? Okay. I'm going to press. Gonna come through now? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hopefully I don't have any more alcohol in my hands. Okay. So, that the ribbon cables need to all get connected. This ribbon cable didn't come up and over the board. There we go. All right. Make sure this is pushed all the way through. Give the joysticks a little tug. That's good. Right. So ribbon cables go back in. This one goes here. I kind of like how Sony did their ribbon cables, because they're not the traditional way that people do them. Like, they're not like clasped. They're more plug and play. You literally plug them in. But you do have to make sure that they're nice and secure. But they have like a harder tab that you can actually, push on a little bit. Yeah, even this one right here has like a tab. So doing this with my fingers is actually not hard. And it has a little indicator of how high the ribbon cable should be pushed in. Yeah, so as long as you get them all to that little, it's like a little black line, you'll be fine. These ones, the ones at the bottom here, are going to be a little bit harder to see because seems like they're a little darker. But as long as you kind of get them in there. I'm like double and triple checking this one because, like I said, it's a little bit darker. You can't really see it. This screw. Oh no. Okay, here it is. This goes in first, right? Put this ribbon cable in. Man. Oh man. Trying to make sure this thing gets in here properly. Yeah, this is a little intricate stuff, man. Okay, so it doesn't. Could have made it more secure if it went like really under the board. It just has a little clip piece that it goes behind here. But this ribbon cable is definitely giving me some trouble. I was just praising them about the ribbon cables, but this one is so short. Dang, where we at? 1:51, 1 hour, 51 minutes. Race against time. Can we do it before the 2? We're just about done. Just gotta get this everything seated in where it's supposed to be. Oh my word. I've never had trouble from any one thing. Okay. My word. It took a whole lot of time for no reason. Okay. 1, 2. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should have what, 10 screws left? Or is it just 4 on 4? I think it's 4 on 4. But even so, I'm missing one. Uh-oh. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it is 7. It's not 4 and 4. It's 1, 2, and 4. Yeah, 1, 2, and then the outside screws. Because this one goes right here under the battery. Yeah. There we go. Is this a different size screw or something? No, all of these screws must be the same size. Okay, I see. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So the thing about it is that the new shell, it's basically machined new, so it will not screw in easily because this should be the side up, right? Yeah. It will not screw in easy because the parts are so new. It's this side up. Oh, so now that the battery is plugged in, this thing is starting to glow, which is good, but it's still not fully secure. Ooh, I only got like 2 minutes if I want to make this deadline for the 2-hour mark. All right, so we got this thing that needs to go in, but also I have 2 screws that need to go on the sides here. Don't want to leave anything out. Yeah, so you see it's on, it's working. Well, at the very least the battery is. I'm going to test, of course, off screen before this goes to where it needs to go. Oh, come on now. So for anybody who doesn't know, vibration motors have a magnet in them, and sometimes it makes it harder to do these repairs when the magnet from your screwdriver is fighting with the magnet from the vibration motor for the screw. Oh, it happened again. Can you just take a seat in there? Thank you. Stay, please. All right. Even if I put this in with the tweezers, it's very possible that it's gonna jump right back out because of the vibration motors. There we go. Okay, everything from the front looks good. I could test it right now, but I really want to just get this thing on. So there's a little cushion pad. Trying to see exactly where it goes. All right, got to put this cushion pad on to give a little bit more stability to the battery. We're already over the 2 hours. I was trying, but got a little 3M double-sided adhesive foam rubber pad, I guess is the actual name for it. But this one is actually made by 3M. Yeah, it has their what's it called all over it. Their branding all over it. Hold on. There we go. Almost peeled up the glue with the pad. Okay. I'm gonna use the tweezers. So I'll be able to get it right on point. There it is. Okay. So this goes like this. Oof. Gotta make sure that everything fits inside how it's supposed to. Gotta make sure it goes up and over. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Too much resistance there. Okay. Hold up. Gotta shake this thing loose because I'm getting what is holding on to this thing? All right. So you want to do top. Make sure those are seated in properly. Then you push down from the sides. There it is. Perfect. Make sure that these are snapped right in. Okay. Okay. Make sure everything's nice and tight around the sides. Then we go back in with our 4 screws. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 to put in, and then you put in the decorative kind of faceplate thing. I don't know why Sony made a controller with kind of a 3 pieces for the front of the controller. It's strange to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good, and the controller, the way it functions is beautiful. The whole haptic feedback and resistance and all that good stuff is great, but man, just seems a little complicated. But with that complication comes the ability to either make the controller like all one color, you don't really lean into that, or to make it all, different colors, tricked out, I should say. It'd be pretty trippy, but yeah, tricked out. Okay. I don't remember which way these. Okay, it goes in this way. Okay. Last screw going in. Finally. No. Yeah, I will say this one thing. This controller has a ton of magnets in it. It's kind of crazy how many magnets are in this controller. Okay, so we got the
R1 and R2 buttons need to go back in. If I can find exactly how and where they're supposed to go in. That's the, oh, there it is. Kind of like you got to get this little bracketed piece kind of into place. It slides in there. Oh, this is upside down. And once it slides into that bracketed piece, it really just pops right in, which is great. Once you get it, there it is. So, and the piece de resistance. Look at that. It does look way more Iron Man than 49ers, but I mean, still has, you know, that black in the front. You gotta get these pieces. It's gotta go before anything else. Oh, come on, they're latched. Come on now. Nobody asked you to latch over there. Okay. There it is. I gotta get it down and around. Yeah, Sony, I don't know. I just don't know. And there we go. Give everything a quick press. All right. Yeah, everything feels nice and tight and all good. All right. Everything feels good. Well, there you have it. First PS5 controller customized. It took a lot longer than I thought, but you know, thanks for joining me. Hope to do. I have another one that I need to do as well, but I'm hoping to get more and more of these, you know, in and out. It is kind of a fun controller to work on. Like I said, you know, having the ability to customize not one, not two, but 3 portions of the front. I mean, of course, you always have buttons, but 3 different portions of the shell that you can customize just for the front. To me, it has a lot of potential. A lot of potential for you to match maybe your favorite pair of sneakers or just a colorway that you really like. There's a lot that can be done with this controller. So we got it's all shiny on the front, all shiny, all super shiny on the front. On the back, you have more of a matte finish. And then the red portion here is actually rubberized grip. So when you're playing and your hands are getting a little sweaty, you're still going to be able to grip that controller. But it was fun. Thanks for those who actually are watching the video. Maybe you're just clicking through and seeing what is being done and when it's happening, all that good stuff. Thanks for even joining. Leave a comment below. Maybe you have an idea for my next customization colorway. I would love to see that. I would love to see you guys just putting in some work in the comment section, saying like, hey, you know, you did this wrong, or hey, I noticed you did that wrong. Everything helps me in the end. So thank you. Until next time, stay prayed up and be blessed.